Everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is actually the first stock portfolio update of 2022. So if this is your first time at the channel, welcome. Here's to a great 2022. One of my main goals for this year is to certainly try to max out my my TFSA contribution. Now, I still have a ton of contribution room left, but this year for 2022, if you had checked out my couple of last videos on TFSA, contribution room for this year, it is $6,000. So that's my goal for the year, is to get a minimum of $6,000 into my TFSA account for 2022. So if you're watching this and you're following along in the year, make sure I am accountable to make sure I do make those deposits. I haven't made a deposit yet for January, but I did receive those dividends if you followed along on my channel for the December dividends, and I purchased one new ETF with that, which we'll go through today. Let's just jump right into the portfolio. We'll show you how things are doing. Markets are still open. It's been a choppy week, but let's just see how we're doing. All right, here we are, TFSA Wealthsimple trade portfolio. We're using the app. You can see we are down a little bit on the month so far. Not too worried. Again, this portfolio is long-term investment, 5-10 years minimum for our TFSA. Let's just go through and see how we're doing so far with the holdings that we have. So BEP.UN, the market is open still. It's Friday when I'm filming this. We are doing pretty good. This one is definitely takes some moves up and down, which I've noticed. So I want to keep investing in the Brookfield renewables, but I'll keep an eye on when to kind of snipe in there and get a good price on it, because it is a pricey share at trading right now $43.48. We do have 10 shares of that already, which is nice, but we are still down total return 6.32%. Not too worried about that. We are going to be getting our regular dividends, which is nice to have and to get added to the portfolio. CMC, this one is Cielo Waste Solutions, not doing that great. We're going to try and slowly add to this position throughout the year just to see how things go. We don't have a huge position in that, but we're not doing too great on that. We're actually down quite a bit on CMC. You can see down 82%. It's almost like you want to get rid of it at this point just to get it off your plate. But again, it's a long term. We'll see what happens with that one. ETC, this is another one that is down. If you're following the crypto market, it has dropped quite substantially the last little bit. Again, a long term, I think this is going to be a benefit, and this is actually the one ETF that I purchased with my dividend. So I purchased one yesterday. It's come down a little bit since, unfortunately, but bought one share. But we have 70 shares altogether on this one. Unfortunately, down 32%. But again, long term, I think for 5 to 10 years from now, hopefully this one will start to pay off with some returns again, and we'll keep adding to this. I am quite optimistic with this with the cryptocurrency space. Now, Greenlane Renewables, that one's doing okay as well. We are down, unfortunately, 14.18%. But again, long-term hold. Greenlane Renewables is it's a natural gas renewable energy company out of BC, and we have 400 shares of that, and definitely we're down 14%, but this one has actually been up over $1.60, $1.65, so our average price right now is $1.50, so we're in good shape, I think. And I've been reading a little bit more on them. They're starting to get a lot of new contracts signed, so I think in the long term this will be a good hold as well for Greenlane. REI, RioCan Real Estate and Investment Trust, this one is doing well. Happy with this. We are up today, which is always nice, 0.62%. We have 25 shares, not a huge amount of REI at this point, but we're up 8.99% on that. And then RNW, down a little bit today, 7.07% on the portfolio with 35 shares on RNW, TransAlta Renewables. Solar Alliance Energy, another one energy company we were down on. It seems to be these small cap energy companies we're not doing that great on, so we'll skip over that one. But SOT.UN up a little bit today. We do have 65 shares of this. This is a Slate office real estate investment trust. Just down a little bit on that one, 1.91%. Going to be holding this for a long time too, and adding to that position as well. That one also does give our monthly dividends. And Telus, $29.69 right now. We have 15 shares of Telus already, and we're up 5.92%, which is pretty good to see on that, on Telus. Now our two ETFs, VDY, the first one, Vanguard Canadian High Dividend Yield ETF, If you're watching the channel and haven't seen my last video, I kind of got into a bit of information on why I buy VDY over the individual stocks. So make sure you check that one out if you haven't seen it already. We have 40 shares of this and we're up 12.17% so far. Not too bad on VDY. Happy about this one. In hindsight, I guess I should have bought everything in VDY, but hey, that's the market as I'm learning here. The last one, VFV, Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. This one, the markets are choppy. So there's, we're seeing this in the stocks right now where there's lots of uncertainty, I think, still out there, but we'll continue to add to this position. It's trading at over $105 right now, which is nice. We are up 5.91% on our 19 shares with VFV. All right, thanks for following along. Just a quick update today. I haven't done my deposit yet for January, so I will be doing that. I'm just waiting for, I have to kind of tie it in with paydays and all that kind of thing to come in. Not always have extra cash. And again, with investing, we don't want to make sure that we're putting all our eggs into our investment basket, because this is our long-term holds. So we will put our deposit in probably next week. I think that will be the case. And then we will start to add, I want to buy some more VDY and also some more ETC of the ETFs. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. It's great to have you follow along and join in my journey trying to grow from zero. We started last April all the way up to $100,000 in my TFSA. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend.